series. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So we're just about to explain to Kopi what the mannequin challenge is, because he seems to be 10 years behind, like, every single day.
At least 10 years. At least 10 years. Are the Beatles still popular? I understand the kids like them.
So V, why don't you explain what this mannequin challenge is?
You just gotta be a mannequin. You just gotta, like, strike a pose.
Yeah, you film yourself being as still as possible.
So that was the best.
Why don't you just take a photo then?
Well,
that's the idea, is to do it so it looks like a photo. But the cameraman goes
But
around
I'm years ahead of my time. Do you remember, Newts, when we were batting together and you tried to call for a run? I think I did a pretty acceptable mannequin challenge up the non-striking.
Hands down. Yeah, challenge over.
And what's this other thing, this hashtag thing?
Yeah.
This is a Ravi Shastri's. He's asked all the commentators to copy his famous line. It's gone to the boundary like a tracer bullet.
Tracer bullets are pretty quick. I've got to stop that. I was watching The Verdict earlier, and Alex Stewart said that Ben Stokes took a catch that was going at the speed of light. No. No, it wasn't. If a cricket ball hit your hand and it was travelling at the speed of light, you would know all about it, let me tell you. You'd have no particles in your hand left. That's what they do at CERN, for God's sake. And that's a proton hitting another proton. And what a cricket ball. The impact, the release of energy, well, it'd be...
No, you've been on hiatus. Why have you made us on hiatus?
We all know why. He's been in jail for pursuing James Taylor, who's finally had enough after he nearly killed him that time. They said, by jumping out at him. So he
giving him a heart attack.
Yeah, he finally enforced it. Newts has been in prison for 6 months.
I'm finally out.
Of the closet.
Introducing Newts.
It's
welcome to the fantastic show.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic to be back with the lads.
The lads.
I'm sure you've all been cross. That we've not. I'm going to quit this impression, because you know how well it went last time, right?
What you normally do with an impression is say it's me, and then whoever you're impersonating.
Hello, it's
which avoids confusion. It's me, Kevin Peterson.
It's me, Ravi Shastri, Tracer Bullet.
Copes, this is going to be your show. This is going to be the Cope show, because.
Well, how is that different to normal? How is that different to normal?
Oh my God, I've missed your ego. There it is, in plain sight. I've missed a lot of cricket.
Well, first of all, I've got a quiz question for you, Newts.
Yeah.
What have the last word of a famous Queen record, a brand of spark plugs, Dwayne Bravo, and Middlesex County Cricket Club got in common?
I don't know. Please tell me.
They're all champions.
Champions.
Yes, the mighty Middle. Well, this is going to turn into a 4-hour special about Middlesex winning the county championship. It was excellent.
It's been a bad year for me, personally. We had
Why is
James
that?
Taylor nearly die, and New Zealand nearly died as well. Because
New Zealand won today. They got beat by India, but they beat Pakistan today.
Horrific.
Now, before we start, I do want to raise the point about one of your countrymen, Noops.
Okay.
Now you've got a new nationality.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the guy who was and presumably still is the one-day captain of England. And England were due to tour Bangladesh, and in fact did tour Bangladesh, and he decided it was too dangerous for him to go.
Yeah, but everyone else went.
No. Alex Hales, that well-known big brave boy with all the tattoos and everything, it was too scary for him as well. But interestingly enough, well, I'll tell you what, why don't you tell me
noise? Why don't you doing a chicken impression?
Yeah, it's my Raina Coley hybrid.
That is That is the noise Andrew Strauss made when Owen Morgan said he wasn't going to go. And did you see Strauss on the news? He said, well, no, there will be no repercussions for anyone who decided not to talk about it. Alex Hales, well, he's been dropped, hasn't he? Crikey, he was happy to go to India. No, not in the squad. No repercussions. The same as there were no repercussions for Kevin Peterson calling him a doist when he was his captain.
Yeah.
No, I read an article in the Sun, which is always very reliable.
Good sources.
I think their sports reporting usually is, to be honest.
Oh, right. Well, they had an interview with Alistair Cook and Andrew Strauss, and it was asked about Owen Morgan, and they said that he was still going to be in the side. So maybe we might see him in this one-day series coming up.
I assume he's going to be the captain in this one-day series coming up.
Yeah, should be.
But do any of us think that he has, that's okay what he did?
He should have just said, I want to rest.
Yeah. Well, he should have just said, basically, I don't want to go. Can't be bothered, because what Owen Morgan effectively now, he's going to be the captain now. So what it would be like, say us three said, right, we'll want to go to London, right? Mm-hmm. And you said, well, we'll get the underground when we get there. I'll say, no, the underground's dangerous, might get killed. I'll get a cab. You two, you still go on the underground by all means. I'm not stopping any. But I'm getting a cab because it's so dangerous. And so when we're under pressure, when Virat Kohli's on about 320 after 4 overs. Yeah. And he's got to try and say to one of the bowlers, dig deep. I think if I was one of the bowlers, I'd be saying, are you taking the piss, Skip? Because, where were you?
Yeah, it was a shit excuse. He shouldn't have done that. He should have just said, I want to rest. Or I'm injured. Feigned an injury.
And I think the point I make is right. So he's saying, it's too dangerous for me to go, but I'm not going to insist no one else goes. If he really thought it was the security was that bad, why wasn't he shouting from the rooftop saying the tour's got to be cancelled? I'm going to resign if the tour's not cancelled. Not putting my players into harm's way. And that's what leaders do.
Yes.
But
agreed.
As we've all figured out, he is a chicken cat.
Well, if that's what that noise was, okay. Hang on, I thought Rayner was an owl.
No, it was just some bird. He was just some bird.
That's how you look on women, is it? You should stand for president. you should stand for president, Noops.
Australia.
Oh yeah. Oh, Australia. Well, Australia have done something incredibly hilarious today. They picked someone born in England.
No way.
So good for them.
Who they got?
Oh, yes, right. Oh, I can't remember. Let me get his name on my magic box here. And he basically, this kid moved to Australia, I think, in 2005.
So they've done in England.
Yeah, absolutely. Which, considering how much they used to bleat and moan and say, and also I think Kawaja's in the team. I don't think he was born in Australia either.
Was he not? Oh, right.
I don't think so. But I mean, I haven't got a problem with that. It's just having gone through 20 years of all, Australians moaning their head off saying, it's not really the England team,
Hypocrisy.
Now, rank hypocrisy from Australia. Can you imagine that? I know it's a long word. I know it's a long word for Australians, hypocrisy. I'm sure because they shorten all words, don't they? They've probably got a word that means.
They've got a hypocrisy. Put an O on the end, don't they?
They call us a bit of old hippo there. A bit of hippo from the Aussies. Right, his name is Matthew Renshaw. He was born in Middlesbrough.
That's it. He's Matto now. Renshaw.
Yeah.
Renault. Man. But you got
what was that?
It's got like Geordie.
It's a Geordie.
Aussie kind of thing I was trying there.
That's why you should have said, it's me, Matthew Renshaw. Why, man? Then I'd have known what you were on about.
No, I've got to be a bit more cryptic now. Make it into a competition. Who am I impersonating this week?
It's Kevin Peterson. It's always Kevin Peterson. That's what you do.
It's the only one.
Well, you can't say fantastic without sounding like Kevin Peterson. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. My name is Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin.
Sachin. Back with the lads. I tell you what else. He's been really giving it to Troy Cooley, the Australian bowling coach. I don't think they got on. He was with England.
Is he giving him a hard time, is he?
Yeah, at the end of on BT Sport, because obviously they take the 9 commentary. Then they've got a BT Sports reporter, and she gets with her BT Sports reporter. She interviews Kevin Peterson at the end of the day.
It's Chris Gale there.
Yeah, I was going to say, does she have nice eyes?
I really don't know. I think Kevin Peterson has clearly learnt his lesson. Actually, I think he's so pleased South Africa to win, and he's a genuinely good mood.
He's in smug mode.
But one day he came out. He said, "I think Troy Cooley was useless. Whatever he said to the boys was useless last night."
Did he say it twice?
Yeah, of course he did. He always says everything twice, doesn't he? He can't help himself. Troy Cooney, useless. Yeah.
The non-catch in the first test.
I thought that was brilliant. I think we should award. I think we're going to come up with an award.
Okay.
We'll call it whatever you want to call it. You know, the More Front Than Brighton Award goes to the fantastic huge balls award has to go to Yadav was the bowler, wasn't it? So Joe Root's on about 100 and plenty.
Yeah.
I think he hits it back to him. He tries to catch it, drops it.
Oh, I remember
you can tell he drops it because he turns around to try and catch it. But then the brass neck on the bloke to pretend, that last yard I ran back to catch it, I didn't mean that. I was so confident, I thought,
yeah, that was a celebration.
It was so obvious that he had dropped this catch. And then Coley follows up with even more brass balls. Where any other normal captain said, "What, you dropped that, you pillock?" He came up and started celebrating with him.
Yeah, you would do that as well. Come on.
No,
I would never.
No, Noots would never cheat. He's a stickler for the rules. But I just thought he deserves a lot of credit for that. Oh, and I think when Rashid dropped, was it Coley in this game, where it sort of bobbled out of his hands, he should have just said, "No, that's good enough, isn't it?" Basically, if you get a hand on it, that's out court, though, as far as I can tell.
Breathed on the ball. Yeah.
And didn't the third umpire say, "Yeah, I can see the player smiling," but that's enough. So you got to touch it and smile.
He said he said he had it under control. He's watching it in slow motion. Yeah. Oh, he seems to have it for long enough. Of course he does.
They paused at the right moment. Yeah. No trouble. No.
He's doing a mannequin challenge with the ball. Clearly, this is a freeze frame. Oh, mate, I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, huge brass balls award to Umesh Yadav for that.
It's fantastic.
I'll decide who I'm awarding it to for this match. I think it's might be going to Virat, who seemed to... Did you see this today? He had one of his several reviews. He likes to review Virat, doesn't he? Blimey. Do you remember how some captains consult with everyone else, not Virat, does he? Well, that's near enough for me. That's plumb LBW from where I was standing at cover. I'm going to review this immediately, if not sooner, which he does. And today he got 2 reds and a yellow. The decision's not out. 2 reds and a yellow, and he started celebrating with a bowler. Oh, so everyone else in the world knows it's not out. And then he looked furious when the umpire said it wasn't out. I'm a bit worried about Virat.
So, who do you think is more stubborn, Virat or Beefy?
I think that it could be... I reckon you could make a perpetual motion machine if you got them in a room tied on 2 hamster wheels with different opinions. Because neither of them are ever going to give up. They always think they're right, whatever. I mean, I don't know if Virat still thinks he's right in the face of uncontrovertible evidence, which both of them does. He just carries on saying whatever the pitch is like. He just says what he thought. It doesn't matter. Does it,
Yeah. It's like missing the stumps. Yep.
So, I'm pretty sure 2 plus 2 is 5. Hang on, let me get my calculator. Yeah, it says 5. That's 5, definitely. That number is 5. That symbol is 5. So I'm a bit worried about Virat because I think he might give himself an aneurysm while he's in the field.
He's so charged up, isn't he? Yeah.
He wants to calm down a bit. Well, MS Dhoni, he's not, is he? He's not exactly calm in a crisis. Blimey. What's he going to do if he gets in a close game?
Probably shit his pants.
What's going to happen? And also, how would you feel?
What do cats do when they're agitated?
Well, they sort of, don't they start hissing?
Have you seen that video?
That's what.
Have you seen that video where people put cucumbers near cats?
What?
What's
this got to do with anything?
How have you not seen this?
Well, is it on one of your specialist pornography sites, Vic, or is it just on the normal internet?
Cucumbers and pussies, right?
So it's not. Yeah. Which can you grab first? So it's not on one of your specialist pornography sites.
No, I said.
So you do have specialist pornography sites then. You admit to having them. You didn't deny that. You just said it's not on one of them.
Yeah. Have you ever been caught shagging sheep?
Does your mum know? I think you say after that. So poor old Virat. Wait.
Oh,
sorry.
What is this cucumber?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You just have to look it up. Like, people put cucumbers
No.
in cats.
Oh, yeah.
No, seriously.
I'll tell you what,
Screaming
I
you
am
folks. Oh, just Google it. Just type
Yeah,
it.
put it in your search engine. Do it
I'm
now.
so worried about my search engine history. I'm certainly not putting anything to do with cucumbers in it. The internet's rubbish as far as I can do. All I can do is look up cricket results on it and place bets, as far as I can tell.
Don't know why everyone talks about all this porn.
No, you have to. Right, you have to explain this cat and cucumber thing.
Well,
Is
What
this,
happened?
I'll tell you what. Is this a long walk to a not very good ending, V?
Oh,
no, you need to see it. It's
Disgusting.
rather than me explaining it.
No, we'll try us. Explain.
Okay. Like they have the cat eating food,
Right.
and then the owner films putting a cucumber behind it, and like
Behind
every
it?
time, yeah, and every time the cat is shocked that there's a cucumber, and it literally like jumps out of his skin.
Probably because it's like it's got traumatic experiences with phallic shapes creeping up behind it.
Maybe in your eyes.
Evolutionary speaking, is there a reason for that? You know about that.
I think
sort of
they
thing.
probably think it's a snake.
Oh no! That explains why my cat ran away from home.
If that was true, cats are so stupid.
I'm just watching it now. It is hilarious.
I told you.
That is what. So yeah, you're right.
That's what's going to happen to Coley.
That's what happens to
Bring
Cody
it back
when
circle.
when it gets given not out. So I am a bit worried about Virat because when he's batting, he just looks like the calmest man in the world. Nothing's going to faze him.
Oh,
He's playing brilliantly.
yeah.
by
Do you
the
think
way.
he didn't really celebrate his 100? I
I
he
think
wanted
it's
a
very
100.
Because he's on
I
like
think he-
5,000 runs this year already, so whatever.
Well, I assume that there's.
I think he wanted a big one, didn't he?
I assume he was motivated because the comparison will be who gets the most runs out of him and Root, I would think. And Root got 100 first off, didn't he? So I think he was motivated. Duckett, which is only sort of one letter away from what I think when I see him walk out.
He's been auto-corrected.
Mate, I don't.
Do you know what would be hilarious if he got hit by a bouncer, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and they said to him, "Why didn't you duck it?"
I've got a bit of MS withdrawal.
What's his average?
He'll be back for the one days, don't worry.
I was amazed when I saw him playing a one-down match against New Zealand. I thought he'd gone. I just
Did you
assumed
see the
he'd
in-
retired.
Did you see the interview he did at the World Cup
No.
when they lost? And he called one of the reporters in the press conference to sit next to him. Did you not see that?
No.
And
well,
then-
And did he say, "Oh, you've got lovely eyes"?
yeah.
No, he actually asked the reporter in front of everyone. He goes, "Do you think I'm good enough to stay in till 2019?" And he goes, "Yes." "Do you think I'm quick enough between the wickets?" He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Well, there's your answer."
Oh,
And then
there you are.
And then sat him back.
Wow,
And then sat him back
that
down.
is-
Yeah.
That is such ego. That's competing with you, Copes. That ego.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah,
someone
well-
else to answer
Well, I think
the
the brass-
questions for you.
Brass balls.
From the
be
person
owned.
that asked the question.
Yeah, brilliant. What do you think? I like that. That is good. I'm going to steal that technique in the coming weeks. When I go into meetings this week, that's what I'm going to say.
He come sit next to me. Do you think I'm good enough?
That's right. He said, I only asked you what your favourite colour was, MS. What are you asking me this for?